Hey folks, it's Ben. I'm just out in the building here today, rigging some American style wire traps. Gonna give them a go this year. They're just kind of an experimental thing. I know there's a few fellas, or a lot of people fish them. A lot of fellas build wood traps too. These are round bows, by the way, over here. I myself, I have my own. I have a fleet of wood gear, but I don't have any round. I'm mostly square frame traps, and I've been having good luck with them so far. And one day I was just at the fishing supply store and I got bored and I said, heck with it. So I bought some round bow frames and I figured I'd build a few and try a couple out, see if they do any different. I don't think they will be much different from my square, but they're nicer to carry and stuff, just the way they're curved and stuff for handling by yourself. And they're not quite as awkward and big, but then also, like I said, I was doing some wire. They're pretty light. I don't think they might weigh 50 pounds or something like that altogether. I'm trying to think here what I put in for cement. It was about a 4-liter milk jug. So yeah, I can't figure that out off the top of my head. But anyways, they're pretty comfortable to carry. They're not too heavy. They're fairly easy to work with. They're quick to rig because it's mostly all with hog rings and stuff. Pretty fast for putting in and stuff. So yeah, so I've just been working on these the last week or so, just fooling around. I had 30 of them to do, and I've just been picking away at them, doing 3 or 4 a day and stuff. So I only got 7 or 8 there. 8. Yeah, I got 8 plus this one on the table. I just got to put the side heads in. I just put the bait spike in, and I said, I'll stop and make a video of this. So yeah, so I just put the spike in the middle, and I found it easier because I put I guess I don't have a trap in here, do I? Anyways, I've been making a loop out of bungee cord. So what I do is, just a sec here, bear with me. So I'll make a little eye like this and hog ring it where my thumb is, so it's a little loop. And then you just take the loop and you hog ring it in the trap, and you just put it over your spike. And then I'll hog ring it down here somewhere, and then you have a little piece where you can just flip it on. I don't have one made right yet, so, but yeah. So anyways, been doing a few of these. This is the different, I had, out of the 12, I did 12, like these two here, these are part of the 12. I got 10 stacked outside, all finished, but I was playing with the heads, trying to, when I first did them, they were a little different from the trap I bought to take a guide off of. So these two here, this one here has got the head that I'm going with, and this one down here has got a little bit of a different style. I might change it afterwards, or I might just leave it. So anyways, they're all yellow headed, but I put my side ring, that's the side ring twine for these ones. It's a green knotted twine. It's a little smaller mesh size than the yellow here. This stuff's it's got a little more space on it. Like this head that I cut out, it's about a half a mesh shorter all the way around than what my yellow heads were, but it seems to be pulling very well. So I said, I'll just leave it and go with that. So yeah, no, that's about, for the traps, that's about it so far. I get a few rigged. Hopefully they'll work out all right. After this, I'm just trying to make my mind up. I was rigging some nets there earlier, and I got 4 done, and then I said I better get at my lobster gear, so I switched over to that. So yeah, and then I got my rope, and DFO announced there a few weeks or a month ago now that we got to put 3 colored pieces of twine in our buoy lines. So how did that go? So for every 15 fathom of buoy line, you have to have 3 sections of the different colored twine. So for what am I, area 25, we don't need 3, we only need 2 pieces of twine, or whatever you decide to put in. It's yellow and blue. Yellow being the species harvested, which is lobster. Yellow is for lobster, and then blue is the designated area. I believe it's for Gulf of St. Lawrence or whatever. Because I think Maritime region, which is from Bay St. Lawrence north around Cape Breton all the way down into the Bay of Fundy and stuff, they're black. They have a black tracer, and we have a blue one. And then for each individual zone, it's a different color. But for 25, they don't have one. But the next to us zone, 26A, they have to put a white tracer along with the yellow and blue. So yeah, there's a bit of work to be involved with that. Because what do I got here? I got 3, 6, 9, 12 barrels of rope, but I got to redo over a few. I'm mostly 3 trappers here, but I got some 4s, and I have some doubles mixed in. So as I'm going through this, I got to separate everything. And I'm switching, putting 12s. So I'm going to make up 12 singles and 71 3s. I shouldn't have to do too much to the 3s that I already have, except for I have to put this tracer in. So the tracer alone, I would figure, is going to take about 11 or 12 days just to put in, and then plus any extra maintenance I have to do to my rope. So it's going to put me back about 2 weeks worth on my schedule here. I still have my motor to put in, or back in. I took it out. I was going to move it out back in the cabin. I'll do some videos later on about that once I get to it. But for now, I'm just doing most of the gear work, getting this stuff all out of the way. So at least I don't have to worry about this once I'm ready to go. So anyways, folks, that's about it for now. Just a quick update. It's been a few weeks, or at least a month or so, since the last video. So I figured, I better put something on here. And a couple buddies there, they know who they are. Talking, we're catching on to these videos and stuff like that, so they wanted a video. So I said, oh, I'll please the audience and give them what they want. So anyways, that's it for tonight, or today, sorry. And yeah, anyways, folks, have a good day.